campaign.
Hello.
Wow, she's so fragile.
My name's Fragile. I'm from the Pathfinder squad,
Wow.
and I'm a friend of Liverin.
Oh, so she is Liverin's partner. Okay. Makes sense. There's only 2 of them in the squad.
I'm Trony.
So Trony belongs to Alex's squad?
I'm part of the Electric Shock squad. Circuitry is my forte.
Did they change her voice from the event? Because she sounds different. Maybe I'm tripping. I feel like they changed her voice. Also, I just noticed this noodle cup, is it?
Alec and I are close friends. I think.
You think? What do you mean you think?
Although it may just be me who feels that way. Oh, I hope I'm just overthinking things. I'd hate it if she didn't consider us friends. I excel at locating routes in and out of places. I look forward to working with you.
By the way, just a recap of what happened, right? This is going to be a spoiler stream anyway, so I'm going to talk about story, only story. Alec, is it hammering Alec and Liverin, they fell down, right, in the hole, in the massive hole. While they were trying to uncover the stuff, they were trapped and they just went down the entire thing, which is really unfortunate. There's a chance that they could be dead, even.
This is my first time being involved in an operation like this. Do you think we can converse by messaging instead? Huh. Guess not.
Why is her face so red, her
Last
eyes?
Will and Testament, 429th revision. I, Trony, a NIKKE who struggles with communication, have encountered feelings of hesitancy, and am afraid this may become my final resting place. Ugh.
What?
This is our backup.
They are a bit, let's just say they are Doom posters. Doom posters, man.
Taciturn. You over there. Aren't you going to introduce yourself? You, the one who looks all pissed off.
Pissed off? She's probably the most mature one out of all of them.
I'll stay here and provide backup.
Huh?
This device I'm riding is top of the line. If I were to venture into the crystal region, I'd become food for them in no time. And if I were left without any means of transportation, I'd collapse to the ground.
She can't really walk.
Are you incapable of moving without that thing?
Yeah, is she handicapped or something? Damn.
Well, no. I can move, but...
So what's the problem?
Shy.
Fine.
Fine.
I'll go. Last Will and Testament, 430th revision.
She's always constantly writing this will and testament.
I, Trony, a NIKKE who was left bereft of her means of transportation in the crystal region, was devoured by the crystals. If you are of fragile constitution, or you're not used to physical activity, perhaps it would be best if you remained here. If any one of us hampers our mobility, it might spell our collective doom. She has a point. If you are lacking in confidence, then I suggest you stay here.
Damn. And she's telling her that? It feels like she's also kind of lacking though, right?
If the extraction team sent in to rescue the others ended up getting wiped out, it'd be a smear on the NIKKE name.
She really just says whatever comes to her mind.
You are right. Your logic is sound. Infallible, in fact. I'll stay here and provide backup.
How do you intend on doing that? We already have Shifty, that's true.
Oh.
Don't tell me you're just going to stay here without a plan.
No, of course not. Maybe I should just go.
Stay here and provide backup.
I knew I could count on you, Commander.
Are you sure about this, Commander?
This will leave us short one person.
So only 5 of us are going. She'll be providing backup.
Fingers crossed.
Are you all through? My turn. I'm Drilly of the Hammer and Drill Squad. Everyone, put this on. Crampons as well as small thrusters? Correct. We're going to be descending down an elevator shaft unprotected, not knowing where it leads. Based on the visual data we've gathered, the tunnel seems to be sloped rather than a straight path. These could help you upsail down slowly.
Oh, if you slope that means they are more likely alive. If it's not a straight path, yeah.
Litter personally dedicated her time to crafting this, so you can be assured of the quality.
Oh, Lita crafted that. Let's go. I trust Lita.
Let's hurry then.
Finish the briefing first before heading
There's
out.
no time for that. We need to move. We can talk on the way.
Alright. You must be quite worried about hammering.
I am. Worried that I'm going to go crazy sitting here doing nothing. Let's move. That idiot. I told her it was dangerous.
Shifty, can we do the briefing while on the move?
Yes, no problem.
Let's move
Roger.
out then.
Before we depart, I want to request permission to unlock our inhibitors.
Wait, what?
I've gone over the data, and the crystals seem to attach themselves, even to NIKKE's. Do they not? We might need to open fire upon them, and being unable to do so at a critical moment could prove troublesome.
That makes sense. She's making a lot of sense for sure. Oh man, I'm gonna have... Yo, Zero Rain, what's up? Understood. Permission granted. Wait, this is story...
Let's go.
This is story hard. This one. Lazy Lolly. Made by Lolly.
Come on, let's go. Let's go.
Indeed.
There's no way I can run in this.
Oh, is that a slope?
Let's go.
We're going to be able to test out Crown as well
go.
along the way.
There's no way I can run in this thing.
Are you ready? Then let's go.
Bay out. Bay.
If it's a request from my subject, I have to accept.
Oh, I think I just go modern, yeah.
I will always protect you, Commander.
Don't know if I'll need healer or not. Let's try first.
I knew that.
This song is new, right?
Descent completed. Is everyone okay?
Not a scratch. A few singed hairs, that's all.
Oh, so we managed to go down already?
All good.
It's like now we are underground in the basement, right?
I'm a bit sore from the impact, and my clothes are torn in a couple of places.
Uh-oh.
But no physical damage. I'm also unharmed.
Well,
Good.
duh.
Duh, Tronny.
Good news. From here on out, it's a straight corridor with only a gentle slope. Just
Okay.
continue straight ahead. So we're just gonna abseil straight down this thing? Good grief. I never thought we'd be resorting to such foolhardy methods. Having said that, it worked out quite nicely.
It shouldn't be a problem for us NIKKEs.
But Master is human. That's why Rappy's been grasping onto the commander like grim death.
Grim Death. No, she hasn't.
You have been grabbing onto me rather tightly, Commander.
Have I? How far do we have to walk along this path?
Hard to say. It's difficult to confirm much of anything with these scans I'm getting.
How do these scans you're doing work?
The commander's operation device has a display, which converts into a 3D map. Once you use AI to make some corrections, the accuracy is remarkable for the terrain and large objects like buildings. But it's somewhat lacking when it comes to smaller objects.
AI? They use AI. Yo, any AI haters?
Also, no matter how accurate accurate the scans are,
They're using
we
AI.
won't be able to predict any unanticipated events
That means
may
humans
occur.
are losing job. And Nikke's are losing job too. Okay.
The camera on that operation device must be top notch.
Yes, the equipment we use at Elysion is quite high-end.
Wait, Shifty is from Elysian?
I see. I'll make a note of that. It must be rather costly.
That it is. In fact, we have a saying around the office that the operation device is worth more than the never mind.
Worth more than the commander. I'll try my best to make myself more valuable than the operation device.
No, that's not what I was going to say.
Let's just hurry and get a move on.
Have you got ants in your pants or something? We're already on the move.
Ants in your pants?
I'm simply saying that we should do less talking and more walking.
True.
That's literally exactly what we're doing. Walking and talking.
If we cut the chatter, we can walk faster.
You make it sound like you're the only one putting in effort.
What did you just say?
Wow, Anis versus Drilly, guys. Guys, who will win? Anis versus Drilly.
You're not the only one breaking a sweat here. We're also going as fast as we can.
Fighting.
I hardly think you put your best foot forward when half your team didn't manage to make it back.
Wow. Why is Drilly causing drama?
It's not like we abandoned them on purpose. You dolt.
Are you sure about that?
The way you talk, you'd have us jump headfirst into that elevator without any equipment on.
If you really cared about your colleagues, you would have.
Fine then, you do it. Go ahead and dive headlong into that shaft. I'm sure you'll be able to save them all by yourself.
Wow. Anis is so smart.
While you all are sitting here talking and preparing, something could go terribly wrong for your friends.
That's why we're being as quick as we can and moving out.
These two are arguing non-stop.
Something even worse could happen if we're caught off guard. So get off our backs. We're caught between a rock and a hard place here, and the last thing we need is you on our case.
If it were me, I would have jumped down.
Fine. Good to know. Next time this happens, you're more than welcome to go first.
Anis is so brutal.
Anis,
Anis.
What? This chick is grinding my gears.
Yo, this chick.
She needs to take a chill pill. She's paranoid.
I'm not paranoid, I'm merely stating facts.
What the hell are you insinuating?
You can't deny it doesn't add up. The 3 newcomers go missing, and meanwhile you all show up unscathed?
What? You want a murder confession? Fine. We're all a bunch of killers who lured 3 legendary Nikkes to their deaths. Are you satisfied?
Wow. Killing other Nikkes. Huh.
Truly.
What in the world are you laughing at?
What's wrong with Neon?
Oh, sorry. It's just your name is so... And then your squad mate is hammering.
Are you kidding me? You're choosing now of all times to poke fun at my name?
Sorry. Anyways, hammering saved us. She noticed the giant crystal was sinking. Then asked me to toss her my tracking device, which I cherish dearly. She emphasized to us multiple times not to come any nearer.
Yeah, Hammering is the one that protected them
And then
anyways.
she fell. Even before that, she worked incredibly hard during our search. We have no intention of abandoning someone who has done so much for us. We're more loyal than you think. So stop wasting time suspecting us, and let's hurry to go save her.
So it looks like Neon's method is more convincing. Anis is... Anis is starting drama with her, but it's not going to work.
What are these drill-like things attached to the back of your suits? Are they some kind of rocket booster?
No.
That's too bad. If they were, we would be able to go faster.
What are you going on about?
Hey, I'm sorry for getting angry.
Wow, Anis apologizing? No way.
What do you say we bury the hatchet?
Okay, I'm sorry too.
Yo, peace. No more drama. This is how it's supposed to be like. Peace. Alright? Don't have to start drama all the time. Drilly assumes the lead position and walks. Nicely handled, Neon.
I'm used to playing peacemaker with this pit bull beside me. Who are you calling a pit bull?
Pitbull Annie's.
Nobody.
Is this conversation over?
For now it is.
I've been meaning to ask. Is it true that Liverin came along on the search mission?
Liverin came along. Came along or came alone? Huh.
Phew, have at you.
Liverin.
You see that? I'm strong, but my comrades are stronger.
Exactly what I said. Did Liverin participate in the search mission as well?
She did.
Did she say why?
Huh? I think it was something about how she was tired of living a life pleasing others and wanted to do something worthwhile. Was that it?
Oh, someone kidnapped Liverin's someone, right? I was gonna say sister, but I don't think it was sister. She was forced to do it.
Yeah, more or less.
Is that so? Okay. Thank you.
Looks like Liverin didn't tell Fragile that she was coming up to the surface.
Yeah, she did keep it a secret.
Apparently not.
Because hers is definitely like a very like different order, right?
Who volunteers to go on a search mission and doesn't notify their fellow squad members? Sounds suspicious to me.
It is very suspicious. I think Liverin will have is working for a bad guy like Suyen or something.
Something foul is afoot, I say. I don't see anything weird about it. You go off and eat pudding on your own and don't tell me.
Huh, Annie's eating pudding.
You bet I don't tell you. Otherwise, you'd steal my chocolate bars. It's not stealing if I tell you I'm going to eat them. What's the point of telling me when I'm not there? The point is that I kept you in the loop. If I'm not physically there to stop you, then you're just talking to yourself and stealing.
Wow.
It's better than being a thief who keeps mum.
A thief is a thief. Plain and simple.
First, Liverin was obsessed with the messages. Then she comes up here and keeps it a secret from her own squad members. I don't like it.
It may be for personal reasons we don't understand. Fortunately, it hasn't had much of an impact on the mission so far.
Don't tell me it has something to do with sex, so. You're a bit crazy. Yo, Gentle Moon, what's up?
Until we glean more information, it's impossible to ascertain what potential risks there might be.
True.
Seriously, we've been betrayed enough for several lifetimes.
Still, I'll look into
Good
this.
call. Let's hit him with the commander's devilish charms. Just don't go holding their hands or doing anything lovey-dovey.
Lovey-dovey.
Yes, that's not allowed.
Rapi doesn't like it. If I go lovey-dovey.
There's no way I can run in this thing. You want me
Okay.
to go there?
So we gotta explore here.
Oh, right, not there.
See something here.
I knew that.
So this is the second one. Harmony Cube discovered. Harmony Cube discovered. Wasn't this a candidate for the arc? Why did that done whale bring us here? Oh. The Harmony Cube on the surface is extremely rare. We must protect it at all costs.
There's no way this isn't going smoothly.
Let's go.
Visited the tunnel. Seems like this place was originally a metropolis. Although the density of the crystals makes it difficult to discern what kind of city it was. You've been moving underground for a while, and I'm unable to track your coordinates exactly.
Okay.
The concentration of crystals here is very high. Be careful not to make prolonged contact with them. From here on out, all you have to do is follow the tracking device that was given to Hammering.
Alright.
Look in front of you.
Alright, Shifty's instructions. What is this? Even at this considerable distance, the crystal cluster is still a majestic sight to behold.
So, that's the crystal cluster. It's not as luminous as I imagined it would be.
Huh. It is true though. It is true.
Based on the location, it's highly probable that that's the same crystal cluster that the away team was in.
Same crystal cluster that the... Okay, the
Let's
away
get
team.
closer.
We walk towards the crystal cluster. In stark contrast to before, there's no trace of light or heat emanating from it that will prevent us from getting close. Once we have closed enough distance, we realize...
Yes, there's hardly any light left.
There's a space inside it. And there's something like a lever here.
Huh.
That's it. That's a brake system.
Giga Drilly?
Huh?
It's a very primitive manual brake. Just a moment.
Why did she say Giga Drilly?
Initiating deduction. Deduction complete.
What's with all the fancy words? You just thought for a second.
Pulling that lever will release the brake and cause the crystal cluster to travel down the elevator shaft.
Wait, this crystal can move around?
Well, not travel down, more like fall down. Either way, I believe it uses this tunnel as a passageway. The tunnel is L-shaped, and the crystal seemed to have come down here like it was riding a slide. It spat itself out the other end, crashed here, and incurred some damage.
So it broke from the impact?
Then, what about the people who were stuck inside it? Are they still in one piece?
They're dead.
How do you know that?
That should be okay, yeah. Look here. I point to a TV partially buried in the floor.
Huh? What about it? What does a TV have to do with our current situation?
The TV is still intact, so therefore, most likely the NIKKEs are still intact as well.
Boom. It's got boom installed on it.
Oh.
So they're safe. Not only that, but they're apparently relaxed enough to enjoy gaming.
Huh. She played Boom.
Huh? I wouldn't be so sure. They might be in more danger than you think. For Eleg, installing boom is easier than breathing.
The Boom installer.
Okay, maybe not that easy, but I'm just saying that she can do it in a snap.
What are you doing?
It's not just her either. It seems the others are safe as well. They've stopped at the level which gives out the most health recovery items in the entire game.
They stop at a level, okay.
Sounds like a bit of a stretch to me. It's Alec's last will and testament.
True.
Do you even know what that phrase actually means?
Anyway, what you're saying is that everyone is okay?
Most likely.
But why aren't they here?
I'd say it had something to do with those things.
They ventured deeper. A group of raptures rising from the debris off in the distance.
They're getting better and better at sneaking up on us.
Okay. Prepare for battle. I'm the protagonist. No one is gonna die.
Can I attack now?
Let's go through this.
You're rather tenacious.
Force MT was away. I thought I saw you follow the other day. What? Do you unfollow just to follow again?
Sword.
Next.
You're a rather tenacious foe.
Down with those who would threaten the kingdom. Keep the momentum going.
I thought I already followed you. That's what I thought as well.
Like that? A grand victory.
Let me guess. You don't own the Twitch account, you share it with your brother unfollowed me, blah blah blah. Drama. Usual stuff, right?
Enemy down. However, the noise from the encounter has alerted all nearby raptures in the vicinity.
Okay.
You can't stay there for long.
Let's do what we have to do and get out. Alec, Liverin, and Hammering clearly came along with the crystal cluster. They installed Boom on the TV in front of us, and left a message by proceeding to a certain stage. I don't know if this is worth pointing out, but I believe they managed to evade the Rapture attack and make an escape.
That's good.
We have not encountered
Of course
any
they can't
signs
fight.
that would point to their demise or being injured, so the chances of their having survived are high. Our next move should be to follow the signal emitted by Hammering's tracking device.
Yeah, we can still follow the tracking
The
device.
signal being picked up by the tracker shows it's not too far from you. The only thing which is concerning is that there is no sign of movement.
Hammering.
I'll take the lead. Everyone, follow me.
So they stopped moving for a while. That means they're resting somewhere. This is good though.
Brake. Brake. An object which uses friction to either slow down or fix a certain speed.
What are you saying?
Brake. 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 Trony, I don't think it's a good idea to talk to yourself while using the comms equipment. It's a bit distracting. Oh, sorry. I was just trying to sort out my thoughts. Why would that hunk of crystal have a brake system on it?
Because it's like an elevator and they travel in it, right? Huh.
That's, so that it could be transported, perhaps?
Could be transported, okay.
How do you mean? You set the brakes to fix it in place, then gather as much electricity as you want. Once you've achieved your goal, you release the brakes and send it here through the elevator. I've seen something similar to this when I worked at the logistics center. Like the ladder on a fire truck.
Yep,
Although in
that makes
this
sense.
case, the act of transportation itself seems rather haphazard. What cause would they have to move it to another location?
What cost would they have to move? Would they have to move it to another? Okay.
I'm not sure. Perhaps because it could serve some function here? Go on. That crystal contains a whole bunch of electricity. There had to be some reason it couldn't be utilized in the crystal cluster's previous location. Perhaps, it had to be taken to something that could generate electricity in bulk. I'm not sure.
I think the other girl was the one that used it, right? The pilgrim or something?
The basic principle behind moving something is to get it to a location where it can be put to good use. So there must be something around here which requires a whole lot of electricity to operate.
Fragile, you're in the transportation squad, right?
Yes.
You're pretty bright. Not to say that I thought people in the transportation squad would be dim.
No offense taken.
Transportation squad. Who else is in there? Is it the same with Diesel there? Diesel, Solin, and Brit. Are they transportation squad?
I'm always looking for ways to prove myself. And I have a keen interest in theories and their application. To be honest, I haven't had much work lately.
Oh, sorry to hear that. So, can I ask you, what's your theory as to why that crystal cluster has a brake system?
What's your theory as to why that crystal cluster has a brake system?
Considering the heretics are nearby, it could have something to do with them.
You think so?
I think it's quite likely.
Well, whoever it is, it's impressive what they managed to pull off. Also, there's one more thing I can't figure out. So Liverin and Alec were stuck in the crystal, with their butts hanging out.
Yep.
Excuse me?
Oh yeah, they were full-on mooning us.
Mooning.
How embarrassing.
Don't worry, they were fully clothed.
Commander, don't tell me you saw it as well?
Yep, I saw the butts. Infinity Rail is Diesel.
You saw the buttocks of someone you're not even dating? You should be ashamed of yourself.
Nev, she's crying. Yo, why is she crying? Okay.
butt talk. That's not what's important.
Yeah, who cares about the butt, man?
I find it incredibly important.
The question is, why were they only showing their rear ends?
Yeah, why are they only showing their butts, right?
Can we at least try to get this conversation back on track?
There must have been some kind of doorway that closed on them.
Yes, that makes sense.
There must have been an opening in the crystal cluster which revealed the breaks. And we all know that would have caught Alex's attention immediately.
She was probably bending over to take a closer look and was yelling out to Liverin, who was right beside her, to come take a peek.
That makes a lot of sense.
Alec was probably vibrating with excitement, and I'm sure that made Liverin all the more curious.
And that's when the crystal cluster began to move.
Before it could be transported, the door closed on them and they both got stuck. The worst case scenario is that some crystals may have pierced their abdominal areas. However, what truly worries me is the notion that someone may be controlling this crystal. That there's another entity manipulating this mechanism and operating the crystal like a machine.
Yup, that's most likely what happened. What's the possibility that this territory belongs to that pilgrim who was carrying a coffin?
Hi. Not only did she seem hostile, but she also appeared to be controlling the crystals. I think there's a high probability that we'll be seeing her here.
Hostile, you think so?
Huh?
Let's keep moving. How far until we reach the tracking device?
You're close. You'll be arriving soon. I'll take the lead.
Almost at the run.
Bless her soul. She's trying to run, but she's slow as a snail. If there was only a booster on her drills. Neon, can it, would you?
So she's slow? That's very interesting.
Let's go. A fight then, is it? There's no way I can run in this thing. You're quite close to the tracking device. You should be able to establish a visual at this distance. I'm sure they're safe. Yes. All three of them are going to be just fine.
That's good.
Hammering!
Uh-oh, she's too hasty. She's gonna cause problems for them. Drilly shouts while running.
Where are you? Answer me!
Drilly, keep your voice down.
Hey!
Don't do that, man. This reminds me of Jurassic Park where that guy screamed. and then the T-Rex came and attacked all of them. There's a sound of debris tumbling down from the wall.
Hammering!
Wait, it's not right. It's a rapture. Vibrates and then activates.
Rapture discovered. It must have turned off its power core in order to ambush you. The coordinates of the tracking device are changing.
Right? How is that?
They're syncing with the Rapture's movements.
Wait, they are inside the rapture?
Huh? Did hammering become a Rapture? How is that even possible, you airhead? Ugh.
They eat the rapture at the device.
What did you do with hammering? You son of a...
Everyone, cover Drilly. Encounter!
Encounter. You're reopening. What's up?
I've got your back.
They're removing skins in Aether Gazer is over for us. Oh really? Sounds like a serious stuff. What happened? Tell me more about this.
Down with those.
Why did they remove
Keep the
skins?
momentum going.
You know what? If they remove skins in NIKKE, no more $60, players will be so happy.
Reloading.
The F2Ps will be so happy. Wait, that's a new type of rapture. The sharp, spiky one.
Did you see that? I'm strong, but my comrades are stronger.
Stronger. Drilly sprints towards the fallen rapture and begins to tear it apart with her drill. Wow. Yo, she's so cool, right? Calm down, the rapture couldn't have eaten hammering.
You think I don't know that? The tracking device is somewhere on this thing. We have to find it. I have no idea how it got attached to this infernal creature, but if hammering is okay, she'll have left us some kind of clue. A message. A sign. Something.
Okay, so she's not acting hastily, at least she's still thinking.
If we can find that, we'll be able to find her.
Drilly collapses to the ground. I get a closer look. The small tracking device is bathed in red.
It's blood.
It might be oil or something else.
Yes, you are technically correct. Either way, a liquid catalyst facilitates one's operation. Colloquially, we can refer to it as blood. Is she dead?
No, she's alive.
But where is she?
We'll find that out soon enough.
How?
By working together.
This is insane. Where the hell is she?
Drilly, I understand how you feel, but rushing in headlong like that puts us all at risk.
Ugh. Damn it! Where is she? You stupid. Where the hell are you? I told you it was dangerous. Ugh. I feel like I'm going insane.
Let's go up higher. We can get the lay of the land. I saw a building up ahead. That should provide a good vantage point. I'll lead the way.
Roger.
Hey, Drilly. Don't worry. We'll find her for sure. Yeah, promise.
Let's move.
Neon is so calm. Promise. But yeah, it's better to
Come
be
on,
calm in
let's
that
go.
situation.
You want me to go there?
Let's go.
When did nothing happen? Okay.
There's no way I can run in this thing.
So... Okay, there's
There's
one
no
thing
Are you
there.
ready? Then let's.
You want me to go there? There's no way I can run
Grab
in this
this. Some credits.
Come on, let's.
Coming.
Let's go.
This is the highest building in this area.
Okay.
It'll provide us with a solid vantage point.
Yup, that makes
But
sense.
the problem is that the crystals are obstructing much of the view, so we can only make out the major landmarks.
That sucks.
Anything that could help us with the search?
I'm not sure. I think there might be a few things we can use as waypoints. The problem is that we're not familiar with the areas surrounding any of them.
So, what do we do?
I'm sorry. But with the information I have available to me right now, I can't really make heads or tails as to which way we should go.
So we just came up the building for nothing?
Even the tracking
Damn.
device that we were relying on is no longer in the mix. I'm sorry, but my skills as a pathfinder have reached their limit here.
That's unfortunate. Do you think a blind search will do us any good?
I could set a random marker and plan out a route, but I think the chances of us coming up with anything are slim to none. On top of that, the crystals are incredibly dense in this area, so it would be extremely dangerous.
I have the recon data from the away team, so I have an idea of which parts to be particularly careful of.
Oh, that's Trony.
But there's no guarantee that they covered everything.
So, are we giving up on the search?
Never. Let's let them know we are here.
How?
There are many ways. Raising a beacon would be the best way to catch their attention.
But any raptures with heat sensing capabilities would be on us in an instant.
Yeah, that's true.
We can fight them off and make sure the fight is nice and loud so that our teammates know we're here.
That's also true.
I like that idea.
Sounds a bit risky to me.
Yeah. It's the best way we have of letting them know where we are. If there's anyone out there, they'll be able to send us a response signal.
So, what do we need to do?
Let's gather all the signal flares and ignite them all at once.
Roger.
Are you sure about this? We have no idea how many raptors will come upon us, and if something like the crystal chamber appears.
That's it. I've had enough of your hemming and hawing. If I didn't know any better, I'd say you didn't even want to find your colleagues.
Uh-oh, one more drama between Drilly and Fragile. Who will win?
Let's begin.
Oh, no drama? Just like that? Okay. I thought like they would argue and bicker each other. But they did not. Fragile in the
I will
trash.
protect my people.
Fragile.
I'm on my way.
Fragile.
Need a sharper sword. Down with those who would threaten the kingdom.
Do you guys think Fragile and Liverine
You're
is the
rather
next
tenacious foe.
I was just getting into the groove.
Tia and Naga? Actually, no, now that Crown is here.
I'm on my way.
Who cares about twin units, right? Who cares?
You're a rather tenacious foe.
It's not unless the twin units are Burst 1 and Burst 3. Then maybe, right? Burst 1 and Burst 3 twin units.
Did you see that? I'm strong, but my comrades are stronger.
419, 4387.
All clear. However, more are on the way.
Good grief. This is like the Boom title screen.
Second wave incoming. Prepare for contact.
Neon uses supervision to scan the area.
Already on it.
Everyone else get ready for the second wave.
How long do we have to keep this up?
Until we get a signal.
And when is that going to be?
Hey! I see something shining there.
Where?
Where? There. Be more specific, you moron.
Moron?
Over there. Near where the sign is.
Shifty, a little help.
Checking. I see it. There's a billboard with Boom written on it.
Let's head over there pronto. So Neon was able to save them. Right? Neon is useful. Neon is the best. This is why
No way I can run in this thing.
you don't underestimate Neon,
Come
alright
on,
guys?
let's go.
Guys, can we all agree that Neon is the best? I know there's a lot of swimsuit Neon haters,
Let's go.
but come on, let's be honest, right? Without Neon,
Not there. I knew that.
this would never be
Are you ready?
achieved.
Then let's go.
You want me to go there?
Come on.
Coming.
Let's go.
Holy crap!
Oh,
I can't believe this! You all came to save me!
Alec is alive.
You are here to save me, right? You all didn't get captured too, did you?
What a relief.
You said it.
What's your status?
No issues.
Good to see you, Alec.
Miss Trony! So it's you who was spearheading this rescue effort?
I'm so glad that you're safe.
Of course I'm safe. I've got to keep myself healthy and hearty so I can hang out with you again.
What about the other two?
Yeah.
Yeah. Is your abdomen okay?
Huh? Why do you ask?
Were you not pierced by the crystal cluster when you were peering inside it?
Oh, that? No, I'm okay. I'm a bit on the chunky side, so I've got a natural layer of defense, if you know what I mean.
Oh, she got huge boobas. That's what she meant.
I'm just kidding. I got a few lacerations, but nothing that penetrated past the skin.
Glad to hear it, you did well.
I appreciate you saying that.
What about hammering?
And Liverin?
Huh? Who are you two?
I'm hammering squad mate.
I'm Liverin's friend.
Ah, I see. Sorry, but I have no idea where either of them are.
Oh shoot, they got separated.
What? Are you telling me you abandoned them and came here alone?
Nice.
I know you're not on the same squad, but this is beyond the pale.
Awfully harsh words for someone you've only just met. I suppose I should explain what happened before you all arrived.
True.
This better be good.
You're really pushing it, buddy. However, given how this is a stressful situation, I can understand where you're coming from, so I'll find it in myself to cut you some slack. I guess I'll start our little tumble together with the crystal cluster.
Story time.
We're falling!
Hold on tight.
I haven't got anything to hold on to. Ow, Miss Liverin, that hurts. Don't grab there.
Sorry, they're really big, so they were easy to grab.
Damn. Where do you think she's grabbing?
Ms. Hammering, where are you?
I'm okay. I've got my hammer lodged into the side of this thing.
Okay.
That sounds far from okay to me.
Is it just me, or does it feel like we're falling faster?
No, I just think the direction has changed.
You're right. We were falling straight down before, but now we're moving horizontally.
Everyone, be careful! Ow! That hurt. Is everyone okay?
I think so.
I'm fine.
Your arm doesn't look so good.
Oh no.
I said I'm fine. If it gets any worse, I'll just throw it away.
Throw away the arm?
It won't be that easy, you know.
Where are we?
Beats me. Does everyone still have their phones?
I'll check.
No signal.
What? Shouldn't the alpha particle concentration be low in this area?
Too bad.
It's because we're out of the ARC service area.
In other words, there's no way of...
Right. Total communications blackout.
This is bad.
Wait a sec. Is that a TV over there? Just a moment. Let me set up a boom on it.
Boom freak.
Is now really the time to be engaging in your hobby?
Just you wait. I'm gonna leave a message for the others.
Say what?
I'm sure Mr. Commander is coming to save us, so I've gotta leave them a message.
Okay, at least she knows how to think like that. Okay, that's cool.
Please. They've probably already written us off.
What? Why?
We can always be replaced.
That's true.
No way. Mr. Commander isn't that kind of a person.
I agree with Ellig. Everyone at Mighty Tools speaks very highly of him, and that means something in my book.
So deep.
Well, if that is indeed the case,
The
then
voice.
we'll be quite fortunate.
All right, I'm done with the message. Should we continue our search?
Are we not going to wait here for them? The main cause for search parties not finding people is because they switch locations.
Fine. Allow me to rephrase the question. Shall we make an escape?
Escape.
Raptures!
This doesn't look good.
We made quite a grand entrance, so it's no surprise we attracted some attention. I say it's high time we book it out of here.
Yeah, I forgot they can't fight. Wait.
I will destroy everything that's in my way.
Oh. So you enter another battle?
But a mere bag
I thought you were gonna enter a battle with only 3 of them.
Down with those who would threaten the
Keep the
kingdom.
momentum going. Why don't they just develop something like an incident magazine?
I'm on my way.
Just getting into the groove. Sorry to break it to you, but this
My
is the
blade
end.
shall render all asunder. Chalk up another victory for the commander!
We're going on a narrow enough route that the Raptures won't be able to follow us easily. But we don't have a destination.
We need to secure a safe place to stay.
Stay?
We don't even know if there is such a place here. We don't know the first thing about this place.
How are you holding up, Miss Hammering?
I'm fine, no issues.
Your arm is a mess. I think our first order of business should be to find an area with fewer crystals in it. However, I'm worried about that arm.
What happened to the arm again? I completely forgotten from the previous chapter, right?
It might be better to, you know, be prepared.
I think so too. If you leave your arm as is, the crystals might penetrate into your core.
I know. If I feel the situation is critical, I'll tell you and we can do what's necessary when the time comes.
Surgery.
I'm sorry, but I don't believe you'll be forthcoming with that information.
Neither do I.
First off, let's try and find somewhere that's somewhat safe. Once we do that, we'll try to establish communication with the others.
Uh-oh. She's here.
Oh, hey there! Are you lost as well?
What are you doing out here? How much do you know?
We don't know anything.
Leave this place.
If you can point the way out, we'd be glad to.
Let's just beat the information out of her.
There are other ways to solve problems instead of clobbering people, you know. And besides, I'm trying to talk to her because I don't think we can defeat her in a fight.
That's true.
Perhaps it'd be best if we tried to run?
If she lets us.
Hey, we didn't intend to tread on your territory. We're not interested in what you're after or what you're up to. So if you could let us be on our way, we'd appreciate it. We need to get back quickly.
That's a very deep breath.
Please, we won't touch or disturb anything around here. I'm begging you.
Well, she reminds me of Darth Vader. The unknown turns her back to them and walks off.
Oh no, the shutter!
The unknown whips back around and aims what seems to be a large box at them.
Die.
Miss Liverin, what are you? If we want to survive, we have no choice.
So she went and take photo. And she messed up. The shutter makes a noise and she doesn't want people to know this place and she went and took a photo. I think Liverin is evil here because she is working for someone, right?
We're about to be pulverized!
The unknown's equally mysterious weapon spews
Everyone
fire.
get down.
Massive explosion engulfs the area.
You two get out of here. I'll handle this.
Not with your arm like that, you can't! Even if you were completely fine, you wouldn't stand a chance against that!
I can at least buy you some time.
Run!
Yeah.
Now!
The three turn around and start to flee.
I won't let you escape.
It was a desperate escape, and the unknown fired a flashbang in our direction. That burst of light caused the crystals to expand like crazy, and we got separated. I hid in this building with a sign so that someone would find me.
Okay, that's smart.
I'm not a fighter, and I don't have the courage to wander around this place on my own.
You did well, considering the circumstances.
You said Liverin took a photo?
Yeah, she tried to take a picture of the unknown when we ran into her. It beats me as to why she's so fixated on getting snapshots of a pilgrim.
Yeah, she's trying to... Oh yeah, I remember now. Yeah, she wants to take a photo of a pilgrim. Yeah, that's the whole objective.
And she said something about having to do it?
Yeah, she said that if she wanted to live, she had no other choice.
I am so lost right now. She was constantly playing with her phone when we were in hot water last time, and now she's gone and created a major incident.
I mean, I can't really refute anything you're saying.
Do you happen to remember where you parted ways with Hammering and Liverin?
Vaguely.
Let's go there. If we start there, we should be able to find something.
Alec, lead the way, if you would.
All right.
Okay.
All right. This isn't going smoothly at all.
Oh, now I'm above the power. Below the power.
go.
I've performed a cursory examination. Other than a slight decrease in your core power, there are no major issues present.
Thanks, Doc.
You're welcome.
Our phones are basically bricks out here since we're outside the service area, but your operation device seems to be working just fine. Likewise for Miss Troney.
The operation device has a direct connection to the exclusive facilities in the Ark. The coverage area is rather extensive, so we rarely encounter connection issues.
Huh. So why don't I just upgrade every phone to use that then?
Yeah, I'm using it at Reclamation Site 01.
Unless we're somewhere way off in the boonies, distance typically isn't an issue.
It's a bit strange.
I understand what you mean. It's a bit awkward saying this in front of the commander, but this is exceedingly good equipment to give to an officer of his rank.
Holy moly, it's such a good equipment that I cannot have it?
We have a past commander by the codename of New Hope to thank for this device. He roamed the surface and had many commendable exploits.
New Hope.
This device was originally made for him, but because of its superior quality and next to no maintenance required, we're still using it today.
New Hope. Thanks to my predecessor.
Huh? What did you say?
Wait, what?
Anyway, even though this equipment is of superior quality, we are still dealing with something that was made in the past. Therefore, it does have a downside, which is that it is susceptible to alpha particles. The concentration of alpha particles can make a significant difference in the signal quality.
Oh, that sucks.
Replacing it with a new model would have been expensive, so we simply left it as is. Technology created in the past has become something of a lost art, which makes it difficult to utilize in some aspects. Areas with high alpha particle concentrations are classified as danger zones. So unless it is a special case, operations are not carried out in these areas.
The commander is prone to wandering about, however.
I've put in a request for commanders to have an operation device, but there has been no progress on that front.
It would at least be nice if we could get outfitted with better phones.
If our search gets prolonged, would it be more likely to be approved? Huh. Since the search area will only continue to be further away from the Ark. That's true, right?
Makes sense to me. Or, at the very least, they could provide operation devices to us Nikkes.
How was Hammering the last time you saw her?
She wasn't doing too hot because of the crystal in her arm. We have no idea how fast the crystal grows, so it's not looking too pretty.
Understood.
Let's hurry to where you ran into in the unknown. Yeah, that's unfortunate, man. We gotta find Hammering first. Screw Levering, right?
Go get him, Bolt!
Levering
rather tenacious.
is the drama maker.
Down with those who would threaten the kingdom.
momentum going.
Need a sharper sword.
Re-engaging, reloading.
I'm on my way. Need a sharper sword. You're a rather tenacious foe.
Down with those who would threaten the kingdom. Focus our attacks.
I'm on my way.
Did you see that? I'm strong, but my comrades are stronger.
4 to 8. Oh, she's sitting down there on the chair. I'm told sticking too close would put my life in jeopardy, so it's hard to get an opportunity to speak with her. I still have uncertainties regarding Levering and Fragile. We don't know what influence those two will have on our mission. I think it would be prudent to hear their stories. As I observe Fragile's movements out from the back, there is something else that's bothering me. There's a hole in her pants.
Commander,
Rapid stands in front of me and blocks the view.
what are you looking at?
There's a hole in Fragile's butt. Uh-oh.
All humans have a hole in their butts. Nikkes were created to resemble humans in every form, and that anatomical detail is no exception.
That's not what I meant. Talking about the pants.
Oh, do you have an issue with that?
Wait, she got a hole in her pants. Wait, why is that? Why does she have hole in the pants? A bit different in comparison to Levering.
I'm not entirely sure I understand what you're getting at.
What are you two talking about?
Yeah, let us in on the conversation.
We were talking about Fragile's butt.
Fragile's butt. No,
the
you
Uh.
commander
weren't.
was pontificating on how Fragile and Livering's butts differ.
What?
Do either of you have any input about that?
You're twisting my words.
It might be a bit different in terms of volume.
Yeah, since their body types are slightly different.
Talking about the clothes.
Huh? There's a hole.
You're right. Liverin was covered head to toe in the newest, most fashionable clothes. Dressed to the nines, you could say.
You're right.
I couldn't help but notice the discrepancy, that's all.
Commander. I'm sorry, but could you stop staring at my backside?
Cultured. Damn.
I have no problem if you are into that sort of thing, but, it does make me feel a bit self-conscious when you stare at it so intently.
Sorry, I'll exercise more discretion.
Thanks.
I see I've been working hard to keep us on the route.
You don't have to change the topic simply because you're embarrassed.
Wow. She's one tough cookie.
Yeah, I like people who speak their minds like that.
If anything, you should stand to censor yourself a bit more.
Me? Oh, neon. Has to be neon, right?
All right.
Incoming encounter!
Let's go.
All right, everyone, listen up. I've collated the available information and utilized some reasonable deductions to come up with some information about this place.
Is this the new metacom? Somewhat, right? You can also replace Molania with a Naga.
Let's hear it.
First, I'll talk about the crystal cluster. It is anchored at the top of the tunnel, and the smaller crystals are dispersed in the nearby vicinity to gather electricity. Once a sufficient amount of electricity has been gathered, the crystal is transported here.
Okay.
The tunnel is the passageway used to transport said crystal. Everyone following me so far? The main thing that jumps out to me is the break. Although there is still a minute possibility that the crystal was formed naturally, that break was beyond a doubt created by some kind of separate intelligent being. It is not a particularly sophisticated mechanism, but that is beside the point. What's important is its placement inside the crystal cluster. This tells me that this entire process I've just described was intentionally designed by someone, or something, and that crystal being transported is part of that individual's design.
Yo, thanks again, Daryl YouTuber. Appreciate it. Thanks for the donation. Doro cannot replace Lita. I guess you could, but I think Lita is still better, right? Repair cover, right? You want the repair cover?
Unfortunately, at this point in time, there is no way for us to find out who that someone is.
That pilgrim.
As am I. But we cannot confirm that at this stage. With that being the case, we can only move on to the next question. What on earth is this place? During your reconnaissance mission, did you notice any crystal structures similar to the crystal cluster?
Yes, we did. However, they had lost all their luminescence and displayed various cracks and fissures.
Look closely at the ground underneath us. There is still a minute afterglow there. Not only do these lines all stem from the crystal cluster, but they all converge at the same spot.
Lines? Are they perhaps acting like power lines?
Precisely.
And you say they're all meeting up at a single point?
Yes, the crystals are spread out across a broad area by the crystal cluster and act like tendrils, absorbing electricity and gathering it all to a single point, where we are now.
We saw that a crystal the size of a fingernail was able to light up a large neon sign.
That's right.
Then the electricity stored in that crystal cluster must be unimaginable. Why would they want to gather so much power in one place?
What could they be trying to do? What can you do with that much electricity? The real question to ask would be, what couldn't you do with that much electricity?
That's true. That's the real question. 30, you
Another battle?
owe me now.
I just finished dressing up.
I do owe you.
I'm on my way.
I do owe you.
This is where we all got separated. Since the crystal keeps expanding, I can't make heads or tails of this place anymore. I have no idea where the original path even was.
Wait, it's 2 o'clock.
What is that?
Is that blood?
Commander, what are your orders?
I want to get closer, give me a risk assessment.
Screw the assessment! I can tell you right now that it's dangerous.
She doesn't appear to be armed.
Only her face is exposed. Unless she can shoot beams out of her mouth, we should be okay. I'm not picking up any thermal reactions.
So that's who's behind all this? Let me at her. Once I put my drill to her face, she'll sing like a canary and tell us where hammering is.
That's a bit barbaric, don't you think?
Stand by, I'll approach first.
If she so much as moves a finger, I'm going to open fire.
I raise both my hands and approach. The weight of the crystals pressing down on the unknown seems substantial. Her arms are not exposed and neither the coffin nor the box she was carrying earlier can be seen. For now it seems safe. Need some help?
No need.
You'll be devoured by the crystal. I can help you.
Stay back. Humans are deceitful.
I see how it is.
I don't trust you. Get lost.
The coffin and the box are quite precious to you.
If you touch them, I'll kill you.
I don't intend to. I'm just going to clear away the crystals. Is that okay?
Humans always betray. Can't trust you.
Okay, then I'll back off. I'll inform my friends here to help you. No reason to attack us.
What in the world are you doing? We don't know the first thing about this woman. Helping her is foolish.
You said yourself that she kept giving chase and attacking you. It sounds to me like she's our enemy. If you want to play the hero, perhaps you should stay off the battlefield.
Commander, I don't think this is a wise decision.
She doesn't have any intention of killing us. She hasn't displayed any hostile intention.
What are you talking about? If shooting at us isn't hostile, then I guess we're buddy-buddy with raptures as well.
She never aimed directly at us. She aimed at the walls or the floor. True. Everything she's done has been with the intent to confuse us or to block our path. If she wants to kill us, she would have ambushed us without revealing herself to the away team. She keeps telling us is to leave. She clearly has some sort of mission to complete here, and view us as a hindrance to her completing her objective. That's the reason she let the team get away alive when she encountered them. If she's dead set not wanting any help, then so be it. I'll step back and have all of you help her.
Roger.
A typical commander reaction to this sort of situation.
Yeah.
Damn.
You're an odd duck, Mr. Commander. I'll say that much.
Yes. This is all most amusing.
Prolonged contact with the crystals is dangerous. I recommend that you break them apart.
If you start feeling strange, cut off the power to your arms. This will deprive the crystals of their food source and should cause them to fall off. If you have any questions, let me know and I can show you how to do it. Neon, let's lift this together.
Sure thing.
This one here is a bit tricky. I'll carve it out with my drill.
Remove the middle part first, and then the bottom bit.
You don't think that'll cause it to collapse?
It's okay. I'll keep a close eye on it.
Oh no. Our purpose is was to search the previous area. While doing that, there was an incident that caused several of our members to be isolated. We come here to rescue them. We don't know what your goal is, and we're not interested. I'm curious, but I don't wish to fight you over it. All I want to do is locate our friends and leave this place. You seem to know a lot about this place, so if you could help us, we would greatly appreciate it. I will see to it that any photos and videos of you are deleted.
Humans are deceitful. But you saved me. Kindness, enmity. I will definitely repay. They went that way. That's all I know.
All of them went that way?
The hammer came back, fought with me, deflected her bullets. The ceiling collapsed. She said she would come to rescue, but she hasn't.
Huh?
Okay. Hammering came back to buy time for Liverin.
How did you come to that conclusion? That moron ran off in order to rescue the unknown, and she hasn't come back yet.
Why would she promise to rescue the unknown?
At the very least, she didn't intend on killing her. If anything, perhaps it was just to buy herself some time.
That's right. That's what she said. You all are easy to talk to.
It'd be a lot easier if you spoke normally.
That guy is as kind-hearted as a fool. Where did Hammering go?
Same. That way.
Okay, thank you. Let's hurry.
Wait! I should be in front.
Thanks for the help.
Thank you. How long has it been?
Damn.